show you how wine is made, where wine is made, and the foods that go with it. I'm Chris Leonard, and you're watching Uncorked. We were fortunate enough to visit a champagne house, and they took us down 100 feet underground. They have 7 kilometers of carved out cave, and I think they had something like 1,300,000 bottles of wine. The bottles start out at an angle about like this, and then they have a man who's called the Riddler. The Riddler takes the bottles and twists them a quarter turn, and every time he twists, he moves it up a little bit, until finally the bottle is upside down. And what has happened is that yeast and sugar that was in there all works its way down into this area of the neck. Then they freeze just from here to here. The pressure of that carbonation that has happened with the chemical reaction, it forces that frozen chunk out of the bottle. Once the champagne has the cork placed into it and the cap twisted on with the wire cage, then it goes out to labeling and it comes to your house. 1 case for every 2 plants. Do you know how much champagne is out here? This is enough for everyone in Times Square on New Year's Eve. So to summarize, for champagne, it goes really well with cheese like brie, oysters, pâtés. Champagne, it goes with everything. To the far north is Strasbourg, and to the south, Millhouse. That's the boundary of this region. They grow 4 grapes here that are recognized as the Grand Cru grapes. They are Riesling, Gewürztraminer, Pinot Gris, and Muscat. These people, they are so proud of what they do. They've got this history of making the wine, and they're so proud to show you what it's about. We're about to go into the cellars of Henri, where he makes his Alsatian wines. We're in the city of Colmar, as opposed to the village where he used to make the wines. He had to be quiet at night, so he could only work for a short time. Here, noise is no problem. You're not allowed to water the grapes.
Nope.
So whatever nature does, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
And that's why some vintages
are better than others.
Better.
We don't want it standardized. We want it vintage relevant, vintage oriented. We want the wine to taste like it's supposed to taste because nature made it this way.
The foods that they serve with the wine are so great. On one plate you'll get this mound of sauerkraut, and then you get a slice of baked ham. You wash that down with a sip of Riesling, you are in heaven. Because the Riesling is crisp and refreshing, and that salty edge to the food gets washed away by the Riesling. Right now, I am in the heart of Burgundy, which I often refer to as the motherland. Here's where they grow 2 great grapes, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir. There are little tiny villages here that have the names of these romantic sites of areas where they grow wines, such as Pouligny-Montrachet, Nuits-Saint-Georges, Chambolle-Musigny, Savigny-les-Bains. These are some of the big wines of the world. This is what one of the clusters looks like on Pinot Noir. This is very, very delicate, and it's just beginning to flower right now at the end of May. This area is obsessed with wine. As far as you can see, as far as you can go, it's about wine. I'm standing right now at Domaine de la Romanée-Conti's vineyard, La Tâche, the most expensive wine real estate in the world. The wine they make from this Pinot Noir usually sell for somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 a bottle. So if you've got that kind of money and you want to buy one of those bottles, when you're ready to open it up, call me up, please. The food, the wine, all of this makes this culture so rich. It's no wonder that millions of people come every year to visit this area to eat and drink and be happy. It's early in the morning now. The French people are waking up. They're getting their baguettes. They're going to work. And I'm going to go book my next ticket for the next place we're going to go. And I want you to come with me. So come on, let's go.